I think that it's pretty subjective. I think that the people that we find to be less, I think we use ourselves as like a guideline or kind of the middle point of what we describe as slut or prude or something like that. I think the people we consider less sexually active than ourselves we consider like prude, and we would consider the people like way more sexually active or just more sexually active to be sluts. I just think that we try to think of ourselves as like neither of them, just in hopes that we don't actually think of ourselves as a slut.
I guess a slut, technically as culture defines it, is someone who has no respect for themselves. But then I struggle with what that means as well.
Someone who just opens their life to anyone.
It's someone that does something because they feel like they have the obligation to do it. Not necessarily because you want to. You can do as many things as you want, but if you really want to, I don't feel that makes you a slut because you have that desire to do it. But if you feel like you have the obligation to do it, but not really the desire to do it, then for me that's someone that's a slut.
I don't think anyone is a slut, really. I mean, it's typically a word that is targeted at women, and I think that it's really none of anyone's business.
Someone who sleeps around a lot, probably. Or like, yeah, someone who sleeps around, I would consider.
What's like sleeping around?
Sleeping around or like being a tease, I would think they're a slut because they're just like trying to throw themselves at boys and like, or girls.
Yeah.
And they're not actually doing anything. Or there are people who actually like sleep around, like actually have sex with multiple other individuals. Yeah, I would consider them as a slut.
A girl that fucks every day.
Why a girl?
Because boys are overrated. They can fuck, and in Mexico, I think it's my culture. Like Mexican boys can do whatever they want. If they fuck more between the guys, they're like more popular.
What a slut is in modern, I'll tell you what a slut is. In modern society, a slut is a woman who dresses in some kind of promiscuous manner and has sex and is not afraid to talk about it.
Someone that sleeps with more than like 3 people.
Why?
Provokes.
Why is that a slut?
Because she doesn't stick to one person, but she is provocative to more than one partner.
So you think being a slut means looking for connections with people?
A lot of people do. I think I think like you are someone that is hurt and you want to find yourself above, and that's an easy way to sleep around.
To sleep around.
Like someone who is like, not like sexually like liberated, because that's like a whole different thing, but probably someone, I don't know, that like is like raunchy. That's what I think about.
What do you mean?
Like someone who's like really like just dirty, like the way they talk, like there's like a time and place for that, but someone who like makes people feel uncomfortable with like their sexuality is like,
yeah.
And then also someone who does it like, I know it sounds so bad, but when someone who does it always when they're drunk, I feel like, because they feel like a little like more free and like they don't really have like responsibilities, so probably that.
People tend to address the word slut as someone who hooks up with a lot of people, who, I don't know, but I don't really consider anyone a slut. It's just a word, I mean, really.
If you're my friend and I tell you like, or not even my friend, but if someone were to tell you like, I like this guy, like please don't do anything with him, or like don't have any sexual relationships with him, and they do it regardless, I think like that's maybe a slut.
No.
Oh yeah, a big slut.
Yeah, maybe once or twice.
No, I don't consider myself a slut.
No.
I consider myself a slut because, not because of me, but because of my Mexican society.
No.
Not always, but it's something that I think we all do.
No.
Maybe. Sometimes I've questioned myself, I am a slut. I hooked up with so many people. When does it lose its meaning, I guess? I have no idea.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
because I felt that they have been, well, now I regret calling them sluts, but yeah, because like at that time I thought they were like sleeping around with too many people, or like kind of like degrading themselves by sleeping around with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I can't call someone a slut when I think that these people, Mexican society, call me a slut, and I feel shit, even though I know that I'm not a slut. I can't call someone a slut because they're not a slut.
I know people that I would consider sluts. I've just never called them sluts.
Yeah.
Why?
Usually that sounds like fun though. Like, I don't usually call it like seriously like oh, it's just slut. So no. I mean yes, but like joking.
Okay.
No.
Why?
I've never even told anyone to shut the fuck up, so I don't know, because I feel like if I call someone, I don't like to call, I'm not like fucking Mother Teresa, but it's like I don't want to call someone names because like I don't know what they're calling me, you know what I mean? So I just think, yeah.
Yeah, of course, who hasn't?
Not since I was like in middle school, I think.
And why did you call them a slut when you did?
I think just because my friends did, honestly. I don't think there was really a rational reason.
And why?
Because of that, I feel in moments when I know people like do things, they're like, oh, but I didn't really want to do it, but they do it still. I'm like, why? Like that makes you a slut. You don't have, no one is telling you like you have to do it. You know?
Yeah.
No. I think we have our secrets for a reason. The bigger the hair, the more the secrets.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In what way?
I mean, in a funny connotation, just a friend, or just like actually meaning it, or meaning it in the sense that yeah, I think that their actions or behavior is slutty. Yeah, I called a couple of people that out.